Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Die Party Blood Dues, week number 8, hour
Da-
number 3.
Dave,
Uh,
maybe you should stop taking the aging potion every time you take a break.
that's my radio voice, you piece of shit.
Wow, that
Anyways,
sounds
You sound
nothing
like
like a
you're
radio voice.
you sound
no.
like you're in your
Good.
80s.
I hope you don't get on radio anytime soon.
Yeah, I would be concerned.
Anyways, Graham, I hear that you have a mirror to smash.
No, actually, we fade up to kind of a ridge line, a snowy ridge, and
Oh,
a
okay.
very beautiful landscape, trees, mountains, mists.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Explosion. rocks
and then
the
no,
distance.
no,
Okay,
and then
damn.
we pan down to see Figs and Buster and Walzer and the rest of the mercenaries kind of prone on the ridge.
Oh yeah, it's the Walls of Power Hour. Here it comes. Alright, I assume we're looking at the caravan.
Yeah,
What does it
There-
look
there-
like? What are we
there
doing?
there are 3 wagons,
Alright.
all being driven by dark-skinned, what appear to be men or women. It's kind of hard to tell. You're probably at 100 feet distance.
Okay.
Each one pulled by 2 horses. And then there are 3 armored men or women on horseback, kind of next to it, moving at a jaunty stroll.
What's the descent look like on these ridges?
Well, there's you'll have to go down to the right and sweep down into the valley from there. I mean, it's a sheer cliff face from here.
Okay.
I mean, the landscape is quite beautiful. You see many peaks. And,
Is there a lot of range cover?
not really. No, it's actually fairly open here. That's probably why the spot was chosen in the first place.
Cool. All right. That's yeah. It's more for against them than against us, sort of thing. So, yeah. Okay. I turn over and look at Figs, and I'm waiting for his command, basically.
hmm At that point, he looks to you and he kind of makes eye contact with every man there, and he kind of nods, very slightly, like in the movies, like that's supposed to mean something.
Mm.
And then everybody kind of, springs into action and begins to move down the ridge.
Silently, or
Yeah, quiet-ish.
okay. Well, I'll follow their lead, I guess, and go with them.
Okay, you get down to level with the caravan,
Mm-hmm.
and Figs will he's like ducked behind a rock. And then he will just walk into the middle of the road.
All right. I'll go with him.
Okay. Yeah, Buster does as well. And he will put his hand up, call for a stop or whatever. And the caravan, rears up as it would. Doesn't want to run over a man, clearly.
Yeah.
Figs, one, as I said before, is not the most imposing man, except for the tattoos on both sides of his head. But Buster is quite imposing.
How am I in the imposing scale compared to these two?
You look like a servant,
Huh. Okay.
except for your big hammer. You all have big hammer group.
Like our hammers.
Yeah. Once again, your arm being broken kind of cuts into your imposement.
Sure.
Fig says, "Hey, where are you headed?" And the lead man, you see, is quite an old man, says, "I'm heading down to Ragabash. Oh, from Ragabash, pardon me. Heading up to the keep on the borderlands. Gonna sell some wares. Got some plenty of food here. Got some southern vegetables and whatnot. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. why don't you leave that with us, and we'll take it to the keep on the Borderlands? And he says, what do you mean? And Figs looks over at Sirion, who's got a bow, and he fires an arrow at the ground in front of the first man, or the first wagon. And at that point, all of the 3 armored guards on horseback will draw what appear to be spears.
Yep.
Or, they will unclasp spears that were on their backs, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he will say, well, we mean to take these wagons here. We don't have to kill you, but we don't have a problem with it either. And the man looks very afraid, and he will... I'm going to make a check, actually. I didn't plan this out ahead of time. The man is thoroughly intimidated, and he will get down from his seat, and he will put his hands up, and the other drivers do the same. And he will say, he'll whistle to the other guys, and the other men that were hiding behind the rock will come up and look, and they'll approach the wagons.
Okay.
At that point, one of the guards with a spear will yell over my dead body, and he will charge Figs on horseback.
The moment I see him doing that, I want to, I guess, sort of stand in front of Figs, and I want to do the thing where you stick the bottom of the lucerne into the ground and, like, point it up to sort of spear the horse.
Okay, so you're set to receive a charge.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Figs will say to you, "There's one in every group."
As I'm setting up, I'll say, like, yeah, it makes sense.
Okay, Walzer, go and make that attack roll. Whenever the horse gets within your range, that's when the attack roll is made.
Is a horse a large creature?
Yes.
Okay, so what am I... I'm not exactly swinging with it, so do I just attack normally?
You're not. So this is a weird circumstance. Let's just say no
penalties?
roll penalty.
Okay. 32.
Jesus Christ. 7? No, it's a large creature, Dave.
Oh, large is the other way, so 13. So that would be...
Yeah, so 13.
Hang on.
That'd be 28.
28.
That's still pretty decent.
Yeah, that's still not...
It's
Not
still
bad.
pretty decent. Just just a little overkill.
Poor horse.
The point of the lucerne will certainly puncture the skin of the horse in the neck, chest area, under carriage, what have you.
Yeah.
The meaty underbelly, and certainly you. I need you to make a muscle check or a dexterity check.
Muscle, obviously.
Because
29.
the horse continues to move.
Yeah, I mean, the idea here is that once the horse is on top of the spear, I would do my best to sort of leverage it to the side to push it down, but I don't know how.
Well, because of that roll, you've done just that.
Okay.
Good. The spearman's attack was not sufficient to do any damage to you.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, go and roll for initiative.
5. So 22. I assume it takes me a while to get the lucerne out of the horse.
I guess so. That's how you want to be. So go and let's see. Okay, the merchant guards will go first.
Okay.
The man whose horse you've skewered will very dexterously swing his.
Does he get crushed by the horse falling? Like, is there
No,
anything
the
like
horse
that?
doesn't. The horse doesn't fall.
Okay, it just sort of like push it to the side sort of thing, right?
Yeah.
No, cool.
Yeah. In order to not have that happen, the rider will take his right leg and swing it over the left side of the horse and jump off.
Sure, makes sense.
And then in a very dexterous move, will turn around and try and stab Figs, who he is now next to,
Okay.
because of the way the horse moved. Okay.
Yeah, sure, that makes sense.
Not sufficient to do anything. It does hit him, but no unusual effect. 1 damage.
Okay.
Okay. The 2 other caravan guards will say, "Yeah," and go for the other mercenaries, and a battle will commence.
2 versus what? 7?
5.
5. Oh, okay. They're mounted, so I mean, like it's
It's not. I mean, they think they have some sort of chance. Uh-oh, that looks bad. Yep. One of the bandits will take a shot to the torso, minor bleeding.
Okay.
Half move.
Is that like with a bow?
No, that was the spear again.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. No.
Spear charge. Same roll on a different guy. You hear a yelp as one of the other bandits also gets hit. This time in the arm, though.
Okay.
He stabbed through one of his hands.
That's not very handy for him.
Shut up.
Wah.
Okay, Walzer, go ahead.
Okay, so the guy closest to me is obviously the one that is attacking Figs, so...
Yeah.
I have my Lucerne, his back is to me. And I get 2 attacks this round, so I'm going to attack him twice with the Lucerne.
Okay.
So we decided it was 6, right? Because of the...
-8.
-8, yeah, so on the 14.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay, both terrible.
Yeah, both are terrible. Okay, Figs will retaliate with his hammer. He rolls not great and misses. Buster will use his maul hammer, which is a shorter range. He will also roll terrible.
Today is the day nobody rolled well.
I guess so.
Yeah, I roll well when I need it, just not...
All right, the Sirion on top of the ridge will fire an arrow at the one of the mounted spearmen.
Mm-hmm.
We'll roll a 2.
Graham, I think you need to break out Mean Green to break the curse.
I don't. I don't know where it is actually.
Rude Blue?
In case
I'll try
anyone
it
was wondering.
somewhere. I don't have it with me right now. Oh, actually, there's a blue one. I got blue right here. We'll use blue. Okay. Let's see. The other bandits. 2 on the first spearman, 3 on the other one. Minor bleeding on spearman 1.
Okay.
Spearman, we'll call him that. No effect on the other one. Oh, actually, that was no effect from the other attack. Let's see. 3 attacks on the other spearmen. All miss.
Okay.
Let's go to the mounted guards. The one with the spear will, you seem, he will attack Figs. He'll crit with the Rude Blue.
Interesting. Things that go very differently if Fig's not around. So.
Yeah, it will. That's the way it goes, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, don't... You can't write him off that fast.
You got crit with a spear. That's pretty rough.
True.
He does not have a shield, so he's going to have several ribs broken. Severe bleeding. Yeah, he is stabbed through the gut, or
Yep.
torso rather, torso through the chest. Spear. Spearman pulls it out. Fig stumbles back. Ah! Okay. The other two, the mounted spearmen, will attack each one will attack one guard that is engaging with them. Both miss, 6 and a 3. And then it's Walzer.
Seeing this, I'm going to let's take a look at this. Some stuff that I can do here. So I have okay, so I have brutal rebuke.
Mm-hmm.
I want to use that. Would Figs be counted as an ally? I assume he would.
Sure.
Yeah. So this basically, if a target attacked you or an ally since the end of your last turn, gain a +2 AB against them.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do that against him.
Okay.
So putting it up to +8, 15 is not enough.
Not enough. Okay.
Man, just these rolls are just not working for me today.
Figs will bleed a bunch
Yeah.
on his turn.
Try to bleed into their eyes.
Buster will and attack with Rude Blue.
He also crits, pushing his head
No.
inside of his stomach.
It's not enough. It's 8.
Man, Rude Blue is like just anti-party, isn't it? That's what Rude Blue is. It's anti-party.
Yeah, I guess. You know what? Actually, that makes sense. Yes, it is. Let's see the guards. 2 guards on the first spearman, or 2 bandits on the first spearman. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Let's see. One of the bandits uses his sword and cuts across or kind of hits the guardman in the stomach and actually knocks him down. But he's gonna get a dexterity check to stay mounted. Let's see. Insufficient. The mounted guardsman is unhorsed, falls to the ground. The one that 3 are attacking. We got 1 critical miss. The mounted spearman gets an attack of opportunity against that bandit. Nameless bandit, and hurts him pretty badly.
With how well this is going for the mounted guards, maybe the merchants are going to be like, yeah, we could help.
Yeah, well.
Don't say that. Don't give
They
them
will.
ideas.
Then they start crit 20.
All right, we got another bandit with major bleeding on that attack of opportunity. Okay. The mounted guardsman will go. Their turn. The spearman, he's hurt Figs. He's going to go for you now, Walzer.
Bring it on, you slut.
Critical 1.
Yeah, attack of opportunity. Let's do it.
Well, we'll see. Some attacks have attacks of opportunity. Some critical misses have attacks of opportunity. Some don't.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah, all adjacent enemies take attacks of opportunity against him.
Perfect.
And yeah.
Let's do it. If you allow me as well, pinning smash.
Okay.
Okay. 20.
Okay, that's enough to do 2 damage.
Yep. And he's also knocked down.
Did he get some sort of save?
Let's see. This attack immobilizes the target until you're not. Okay, so it's not a knockdown; it's just an immobilize. So.
Right.
So maybe I've.
You knock him down in some fashion and pin him to the ground.
Yeah.
Because there's not really anything else. There's not really a wall around to pin him to.
Yeah. No.
All right, that's good. Yeah, it hurt his leg. Minor bleeding on the leg. That's fine. Okay. The other mounted guardsman. There we go. That's gonna hit that same guy that had major bleeding.
Man, these bandits suck.
It's the blue.
Anti-party
That
blue.
That's actually a headshot too.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's okay. Gross.
Walzer dies pretending to be a bandit.
You see the mounted guardsman take his spear, spin it around his head, and stab one of the bandits. His throat is cut along the side, and that bandit begins to bleed out readily.
How many of our bandits are left?
Well, we've got two with, or we've got Figs with severe bleeding, bandit with severe bleeding, and a bandit with major bleeding, and a bandit whose hand is broken.
So basically, we've got me and Buster as the only...
You, Buster, and the archer.
Yeah, that's true. The archer's actually been hitting anything at all?
Nope.
Yeah, okay.
He needs to go back and do the spider test again. Clearly that was...
Oh my god.
Shit.
Okay, that was a
Walter,
mistake
what
to
do
clear
you
him.
do?
Well, the guy's been on the ground, right? So, like,
Yeah, and
Did Buster have a turn at all? He didn't get an attack of opportunity.
right. Well, he wasn't adjacent, but he will come and attack now on his turn. I forgot.
Okay, so it's his turn now?
Yeah.
Okay.
He rolls not enough to. He does 1 damage, or one damage. Yeah, 1 damage. No unusual effect. And then so Walzer, now you go.
Alright. If he's still pinned, here's what I want to do. I want to put the Lucerne across his neck and then, like, put both knees on either side of the Lucerne and push down. Like the handle part. You know, and choke him out that way.
Sure. We're going to make opposed attack rolls. It counts as wrestling.
Sure. Okay.
Wrestling.
So
He rolls a crit
He critted?
on the rude blue. Yeah.
Fuck the rude blue, man!
Of
I
course.
told you.
Fuck the
that
rude blue.
kills people.
So what am I rolling here? Am I rolling?
Rolling an opposed attack roll with just wrestling, whatever we said it was.
This is
Let's
8. Yeah. 17.
Okay. Nope. He pushes you off. Well, he's still immobilized, but you're not gonna. He gets his hands up in the way to
Sure. Okay, that's fine.
You're not gonna be able to choke him out.
That's fine.
That was Walzer's turn.
Yeah, that's my turn. Yeah.
Okay, Buster will come up and try to, he's prone now. He's gonna try to get an attack in right there
Okay.
on, his. Well, I guess you kind of on top of him.
Yeah. No. I mean, I
Okay.
got pushed off, so like you take that any way you want.
Sure, he'll do it anyway. Okay, critical 1 for Figs.
What the fuck, man?
Awesome.
This
It's
die.
It's 20 or 1. That's it. That's all that's on the dice apparently.
This die is the worst. Oh, it's great for you. It's
This
bad
die-
for us. It's bad. It's super bad for us.
Who suggested he bring out Rude Blue?
Yeah, fucking.
That was me. I take full credit. Note that I don't
Credit
say
or
responsibility because
yeah.
I don't say responsibility because I think this is awesome.
Yeah, I'm getting my comeuppance, as it were, a little bit.
I mean,
These rolls.
you think that this is anti-party, but Graham's the one who's got all this stuff planned for Figs, and now he's gonna
Yeah.
fucking die.
Yeah.
The mounted spearman the spearman that you've got down that you had pinned,
Yeah.
sweeps the legs and Buster falls down.
Jesus Christ, how long is these legs?
Well, Buster's right next to him
Fair enough. Yeah.
on that failed attack. Let's see who else. How about the archer? Let's see what happens. The archer will hit this time.
Oh, thank God, he's doing his job.
Yeah, roughly.
Yeah.
One of the mounted spearmen takes is struck in the torso, half move, minor bleeding. That's fine.
But he's on a horse, so it doesn't fucking matter.
Not really.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing.
Yeah. Something.
Figs at this point has collapsed to the ground,
Okay.
bleeding out.
There's not much I can do for him.
Very
I wanna
good.
help him. But
Technically alive.
Don't you have healing?
I'm in the middle of fucking melee with a guy. Like, what do you want me to do?
Hey, that never stopped anybody.
Here we go. One of the bandits crit
Stops
one of
lots of people.
the mounted spearmen.
Oh, finally, Rude Boy's
Finally.
like, I've done enough damage to this party. I'll just, I'll even it out.
Yep. Let's see. Yep, leg shot. So the bandit takes his sword and just, takes it with two hands, wicked chop, and actually severs the mounted guardman's leg.
He
And
then
actually
falls off the seat.
Cuts into the side of the
Hardcore.
horse also.
Yeah. Shit.
And it's stuck inside, yeah, so that's, that's bad. The other, the other spearmen, the other bandits don't do too well. 3, 4, and 2. Awesome.
Sounds about right.
Okay. Yep. The mounted guardsmen, let's see. The other mounted guardsman will break combat with the 3 that he's fighting. And the 2 that can still fight will take attacks of opportunity.
Hell yeah, they will. Road blue. Do it.
Actually, they'll both hit.
Yeah. But 36 damage apiece. The guy evaporates.
He's instantly trash. No, but they're gonna get some leg shots, minor bleeding, 2 of them on the leg. But the mounted guardsman will get away, and he will run up next to the he'll ride up next to the lead caravan driver and help him mount the horse, and they will run off back the way they came, kind of taking a wide path so as to avoid the rest of the bandits.
Okay.
The other guardsman has fallen from his horse after his leg was severed. Right?
Yeah. Okay.
Walzer, what do you do?
So how far back have they gotten in this short span of time?
The ones that are escaping?
Yeah.
30 feet.
Fucking shit. Okay. Are carts really that easy to turn around?
This is not the car. This was the mounted guardsman pulled up and
Oh, so just grab the
grabbed him, the guardsman, the lead driver, and the horse are escaping.
Okay, but all the stuff is left behind.
Right.
Okay, that's fine. I don't give a shit about that. There is a guy on the ground who is annoying the crap out of me. I assume that we're sort of wrestling, sort of. Is there a way that I can, like, punch him in the face or something like that?
Yeah, you can make an attack roll.
I will do that. Do I get any bonuses for him being on his back?
Sure, +4.
All right. 17.
I mean, not enough to do any damage.
It's some fucking bullshit, man.
You punch him, and then it's going to be the bandit's turn. Buster is stunned this turn from the critical hit still, or the critical miss, rather. He spends his turn standing up, essentially.
Buster's a fucking buster, that's what he is.
The archer will
Buster.
attempt to fire and hit the escaping guardsman. Will miss.
Really? That's his fucking concern? God damn it. Ugh.
The rest of the guardsmen will finish off the legless one.
Nice. Finally. They're doing something
Yeah,
useful.
one of the bandits has collapsed from severe bleeding. One of the other bandits is kind of moving sluggishly with major bleeding.
As Buster's getting up, I'll turn to him and I'll say, just imagine, like, he's on his back and I'm, like, sort of, I punch him in the face, then his hands are, like, on my face, sort of, like, trying to pull my face away, sort of thing. That's how I'm imagining it here. And then I turn to Buster and I'm like, look after Figs! I got this! And then I, like, punch him again, but it, like, punches the ground or something like that. And that's how I'm imagining this is going.
Sure.
Yeah.
The mounted guardsman will... Oh, there they go, off into the distance.
Yeah, well, there's shit's here. That's all that we care about.
And this one that you're on top of will attempt to push you off, opposed
Muscle?
muscle checks.
Hell yeah, this is my forte.
He rolls critical 1. I don't know what it is with this dice. I hate this. I'm not gonna use a red blue anymore.
Oh, after you fucking...
Rude blue is is
No,
killed.
because it's 1 or 20. That's all it has.
After you killed basically the leader of the bandits, you're like, okay, time to retire this thing. You're like, boop, not using it again.
Okay, yeah, you're able to maintain the hold.
Yeah. So basically, if he tries to push me up, I like put my forearm on his chest and push him back down, sort of thing. I guess. That's how
Sure,
I'm
Buster
imagining.
will see to Figs, and he says, "I don't know. There's not anything I can do."
Well, then get over here and kill this guy. I can do something.
Okay. What do you want to do on your turn? Punch him.
Can I I'll try the chokeout thing again with the Lucerne.
Okay. Opposed muscle checks, or opposed attack rolls rather.
Okay.
He rolls 13.
So, am I attacking with the Lucerne or with my fist?
It's the plus 6, the
Plus
wrestling.
6, yeah. Oh my god.
Okay, he.
Oh, no, that was a good roll.
Not only that, he pushes you off him when you try
What
to.
did he roll?
13.
Okay. Am I on the ground or am I standing up? Like, how does he push me off?
We'll say you're standing up. He pushes you up.
Okay.
No. And then that was your turn. On his turn, he will roll to the side, provoking some manner of attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Some manner.
Some manner.
As in, you want me to do an attack of opportunity?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. That's what we're talking about.
Success.
Okay.
Finally. It took 3 hours.
Oh, god fucking damn it, man.
You, in a very poetic sense, you break this mounted guardsman's arm
Yeah. Oh my god.
and crush it into the dust.
Yeah, it just turns into
You
sand.
very poetically snap the man's arm and just.
I'd imagine he's
Crush,
sort of like,
crush,
this is how I
crush.
imagine it. He pushes me off. I like have my Lucerne in my hand, and he like turns to look at Buster for like a split second. So then I sort of back up and I swing my Lucerne, and his back of his elbow, that's what I hit, and it just like crushes forward, sort of thing. And
Sure.
yeah, that's how I imagine it going, at least anyway.
All right. Your turn.
I look at Buster. What happens to the guy when I hit him in the arm? Does he like does he drop something? Like what is he holding in his arm?
Yeah, his spear is on the ground now.
All right. In that case, I will run over to Figs and I'll look at Buster as I go past, and I say, "You got this," and then I go and see what I can do for Figs. So basically, I'm trying
Fig
to.
is technically alive, but he will die if you.
Okay. Well, this is why I'm here.
He will probably die.
I want to stop the bleeding. Where is he affected? Like, where is he hit?
Chest.
Chest? Okay, I don't really know how to tourniquet a chest, but I imagine it's just apply pressure to the wound as much as possible. So if there's a shirt or a piece of cloth or something like that lying around, I'm going to apply as much pressure as I can onto the wound, and
Okay.
I'm going to hold it there, and I'm going to make him hold pressure on it as well. So I'll grab his hands.
Big is nearly unresponsive.
Okay, well in that case I won't do that. And I'll apply as much pressure as I can, and then I guess if there's anything to suture, I got a healing pack with me. That is on my person, not on Pike, thank God. So what can I get out of a healing kit to help me with this? Like what is normally in a healing kit?
Needle and thread, bandage, some sort of alcohol.
Okay. Well, I'm not too worried about keeping it clean right now because I assume there's a lot of shit going on. It's always going to be impossible. So my first aim is to stop the bleeding. So what I'll be doing is, I guess I'll be suturing his. Like, is it internal? Like, is he just losing a lot of blood? Like, What does it look
He's
like?
losing a lot of blood. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to do my best to stop the blood from leaving the body. I guess that's all I really can do in the situation. So, I'll suture up the ruined, and if it's gone through, if it's pierced out the back, I'll suture out the back as well.
It's not.
It's not. Well, then I'll just do the front.
Okay. Gonna make that healing roll.
Roll
Alright.
one. Roll one.
If this fails, he dies.
Oh boy.
There we go.
Oh wow.
There we go.
Okay. Okay. You are able to.
Plus 12. Damn.
Yeah.
It's my
I know,
intelligence. It's my intelligence plus 2. So yeah.
Damn, I don't know. It wouldn't have succeeded even if it was just base intelligence.
Yeah.
Okay. You've sutured the wound.
And I guess my next intention would be to sort of get him away from the fighting.
Fighting's done.
Okay. Oh well.
Buster
then,
makes Buster makes short work of the other guy.
So I don't know if this is the right thing to do, but I want to sort of elevate him, like so that his blood is pumping downwards into his body rather than being like level. So maybe I'll like leaning up against like the side of the caravan or something like that, like sitting upright, I guess. I'm not entirely sure if that's what you're supposed to do, but in my mind's eye, I'm thinking it is, so that's what I'll do.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be my turn, I guess.
Okay. Well, we're out of combat, so.
Okay. And then I will search through the caravan to see if there's any sort of medical stuff in there whatsoever.
It's pretty much just fruit and vegetables. And it's pretty much just food.
Okay.
Let me see.
All this for fucking food has...
Well, an apple a day keeps the doctor away, so that could help.
Maybe that's why there's no doctors here.
Shit.
Okay. The other bandit has died. The one that had severe bleeding.
I don't give a fuck about him.
I know. The bandit with major bleeding is dying. Do you
Alright.
do anything about him?
If I can, I will.
No, fuck that guy.
I'll do
Okay,
my
make
best.
another.
I'll do my best to do everything that I can for these people. But
Okay.
you know, now that is Fig stable? Is that what happened here? Or is he? Sort
We're not sure.
Okay. Well, then I'll do the same for the other guy. So 15, not good enough.
Not good enough.
Okay. Is there anyone else that's hurt?
The man with his hand has been stabbed. He's able to wrap that up.
Okay. I say to him,
No.
you should probably cauterize that, if you can.
Okay.
It'll be the best way to heal it quickly. It'll
He
sting
makes
like
note
like
that.
shit, but you should do it.
Okay, the two other drivers are cowering underneath their wagons. One of the other bandits, who's not hurt or anything, will go up and looks like he's going to kill them. I mean, one of them.
All right, I'll stop him.
By doing what?
Just sort of grabbing him, I guess.
Okay, sure.
And,
What?
These people don't have any part of this aside from being merchants. What are you going to do to them?
Said, what, you want 2 mouths to feed?
No, I say we let them go. We don't have to do anything. Give them a horse and tell them to fuck off.
Who put you in charge? He tries to move away from you.
No one put me in charge. I'm simply offering you a humane suggestion.
Humane.
You don't have to be a
Humane.
fucking animal, you piece of shit.
man.
I totally forgot about Balar, but oh well. Oh well.
He's just sitting there smoking a pipe. He's like, hey guys, oh fuck. The one time I take a break. You guys go and kill yourselves. That's fucking perfect.
He was maybe doing something else.
Hmm.
Maybe doing something more important.
Yeah.
That bandit will. He will unfortunately not heed your advice, and he will go and slit the throat of one of the drivers, an old man.
Okay, I'm going to grab him by the back of his neck, and I'm going to pull him down to the ground, if I can.
Okay, make a pose muscle check. Well, actually, we'll call this wrestling. It has to be wrestling.
24.
22. Okay, you do so.
Yeah, and I say, you've done enough, and clearly the only thing you can fucking hit is unarmed men.
Hey, fuck you too.
You're not my buddy, pal.
What's this guy's name?
I'm
Do
not
I
your
know
pal, buddy.
him? Or is he just an unnamed guy?
This is Mikhail.
Mikhail. Alright. Mikhail. I don't see him on this. Hang on. Mikhail is a day guard. Alright. Yeah.
Get off me.
I'm not on him. I just basically threw him on the ground.
Okay, he goes to get up.
And I go pick up the who's the other person left?
Older looking woman.
And I say to her, "Do you know how to ride?"
She nods.
Then get a horse and leave.
She does so.
Okay.
You are pushed by Mikhail, shoved.
It's all right. And I was like, "Well, if you're angry about this, you should have done more in the fucking battle." I say as I punch him in the face.
Okay, go and make an attack roll.
Yeah.
You gotta be shitting me.
Good time for the crit. Really
Yeah.
fast.
Guys.
The big talk.
You remember what we said before when we said that Dave steals all of our luck?
He steals
We
all
weren't
the
joking.
Dave crits every single time.
It's only unarmed stuff. Everything else I don't crit, but unarmed shit, I seem to be a fucking master.
Well, none of us crit anyway. None of us crit on anything, so.
All right,
enough
yes,
for everybody.
you have stunned him, punched him in the face, what have you, blackened his eye.
I spit on him and I say, "Learn your fucking place." No, I actually don't do that. I won't spit on him. I just rub my hand and walk away, I guess. If the lady's gone, then I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Buster comes to you and he says, "We got a problem.
What's the problem?
I don't think Figs can move."
We've got plenty of horses here, right?
Says, "You want to try to get a horse through that brush?"
I'm saying we just walk the horse through. We leave him on top. It's better than him walking or being dragged by one of us.
We're gonna have to. Well, I was thinking we dump some of this food and put him in the back of one of the wagons.
Would a wagon be able to get through the brush? I mean, it's more of the same problem, right?
Well, either way, I don't know if he's gonna make it.
I'll call out to Bella.
Okay.
Um,
And he's next to you.
he just he's like,
Yeah, something like. He walks out from behind one of the caravans.
Is there anything
You're
close by
summoned,
that
Master.
can? Is there anything close by that can help ease pain and maybe make travel easier for someone who's wounded? Maybe like we can build a salve or something like that.
The only thing we can do is put him to sleep, make him comfortable.
What about stabilize the bleeding or slow it down or something like that?
I'll see what I can do. Just wait here.
All right.
It says, actually, Buster says, "Valar, we can get him to the caves." Valar says, "I don't think he would want that." And,
Or if there's people at the caves that
Buster
can
said-
help, this is where you're taking all the food, right? Wouldn't that be the best way to get him treatment that he needs?
yeah, Buster kind of opens his eyes wide at Valar, like saying, yeah, that's what I'm saying. And Valar says, "All right, would be quicker And okay, and Buster says, "All right then." And they will unhitch one of the horses. Actually, you guys don't have enough horses now to actually bring all the stuff, all the wagons anyway. So you're gonna have to. I mean,
It's
you lost
fucking
quite.
food. We can smush as much as one in one wagon as we can. I mean, shit. No one else is being. Those other bandits weren't fucking useful at all. So it's the least they could do.
Okay.
I mean, my intention here is fixed. I don't give a shit about the food. I mean, the food is whatever at this point. So.
Buster organizes, they get a lot of the food in one wagon. They put figs on the bench.
Yeah.
Of the wagon, and everybody's kind of begins moving as a unit quite slowly. Not back towards the bandit camp, but actually this would be the west.
Okay.
The bandit camp being in the east, and you guys have gone actually quite a long way south.
All right.
During the travel, a day's worth at least. Okay.
Okay.
Is that break time?
Yeah, it's a good time for a break.
Yep.
We're a few minutes off, but that's all right. So, you guys, we'll be back in 3 to 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere. There'll be more of this to come. And, yeah, stay tuned.